not in a party thing, and then I thought it would carry over. But that's beside the point.
Good job.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah. One more question though. They're actually going to be able to hear you this time, as long as you've got your voice shared. Are you going to report him, Stel?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what? I didn't report the guy. Who was it? I think the Red Bull last race.
Lead,
I didn't do it because I didn't care. But I mean, what he does, like, and I get many complaints from other people too. Like, just this is common sense. Like, you don't do that. And I have nothing personally with him. Like, we fought in the past like many times, and he was okay. I mean, I don't understand why he's been like this in this time. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Because I've seen other streams too that he's just been like that.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the one question I did want to ask. I'm glad that's on stream.
Actually, yeah, I'm just doing it right now.
Fair enough. And so with this, then we'll actually before we move on to podium stats, because we've got more crashes that open up title races than this, that, and the other to go through. Mildy, talk us through your race.
Oh wow, what an interesting one, eh? So I qualified fourth, good start as always. And then I span at the very first corner, tap jack round, feel bad about that. Ended up last, which was good. Just plugged my way through. Last safety car, gave me a chance. So I decided, see, everyone's going to mediums, and me and Blood were teammates. We were like, well, just got to go for the softs, haven't we? So I went for it. Followed Alu around, managed to get past him, and then it's me and Jag, and we're racing, and I'm just about to get the switch back on him, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, maybe Alu had a lapse in judgment. However, he dived and took me out, So it happens. Another one where I could have got a podium or a win, and it ends with me running last. If you remember that one, Mitchell, that was a nice one. So yeah, it was. Yeah, shit happens, but it's just a bit frustrating because I've like 3 times this happened now where I've been, good pace on track for a podium, and it sort of runs away from me somehow. If it's not the rain, then it's errant Mercedes, but it happens.
And I saw it. I got it on stream. The entire incident. I saw you were going to a switchback. Was the plan there just to get on the outside and possibly swing around the next corner on Jag and get a podium from there?
So I don't know if you were following for the whole lap, but me and Jag were side by side the whole time, literally from the first corner. It wasn't my intention to go for a switchback, but he just completely dived, and I was like, well, it's either I run parallel with him and we both end up off track, or I brake a little bit earlier and switch back, and Alu was just on the inside. It was like, I don't know. I wouldn't blame it on Alu, to be honest. He was just there, but I didn't really have any other opportunity. Jag dived me. I didn't, it was that or we run into each other. So I don't blame anyone. I probably won't even report it, but if I get reported, I'll respond with what I have. Yeah.
Fair enough. I appreciate you spending the time to talk us through what might go down as quite a big situation. That's for sure.
Well, thank you very much, mate. Have a good one.
I bet. So, who else is left in here? It's just Mitchell and Ishmael left, isn't it? That I have to go through and do interviews for. So, second place, Ishmael. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First time since your Baldy Canada win, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've already done 2 races since then anyway. I'm a man of many, few races, but pure...
Many highs.
Yes, thank you.
Even though you're so low.
Oh, you mean in the standings, right?
So talk us through the race by your point of view.
just not much happened. At the start, I mean, yeah, Alu got a better start than me. I was like, he's my teammate, I'll let him through. And then I was stuck behind Alu. And then later on, something happened, and like I saw cars, and he got damage. And then I had to avoid the cars. And then, yeah, then it was a lot of nothing for about till the pit stops, and then a pit. And then there was more nothing. Although I did see at one point Millsy, because he had the cold tires, fucking just spin left right into Jack on like turn 3 or whatever it is, which made me laugh. I have to say, because I was just like, he's got no front wing now, and he's at the back, and yeah. And then I saw that incident with Stell and Bobber, which then caught Alu up in it, which when I got past both of them, and then we go around la di da di da, go into the mediums, and then Bambino died, and then there was a safety car. Was a safety car come up for that?
No.
Some,
Maybe.
yeah, and then I was second, and then everyone behind me just kept imploding. So I'm not really sure what happened after that point. So yeah, from my perspective, it very much was one of those races where it's like, oh, I might lose third, might lose second at this rate, and then I was more entertained by Scalesy. He was making weird noises and things like that. So, but that was it. Like, I literally cannot give you any more interest. There's nothing interesting about my time.
However, I will say this. I will ask this. The 2 safety car restarts, abysmal restarts on your end anyway.
Yeah, I even knew when he was going as well.
What's going on? What's up with those 2? You were like 9/10 off both of them.
Okay. So my tires were absolutely frozen, and I was such a I was so scared that I was gonna spin if I put any more power in. So like I was just a snail's pace. Yeah, luckily I didn't lose the position because thankfully the start-finish line is like so far down, so yeah, you can't really do anything before it. But I felt bad for the people behind me, but that's their fault, so should have been behind me in the first place.
Are we going to see you race one of the last 2 races at the very least?
Probably.
Baltimore.
I don't know if I'll be able to do. Oh, but I like Britain.
I'll tell you right now, if I win the title due to stewards, which is shit, I don't want that. But at least I can skip Portimao, so that's a win.
I actually, Portimao's just not. I don't even know why I showed up for this race, to be honest. I don't know why. If you say to me, "Oh, do you regret? Are you happy that you showed up?" I still couldn't give you an answer whether I'm happy or not. Like, it was a bore. It wasn't that interesting of a race. It was quite funny, random stuff going on. But I genuinely was like, most of the time spent was me staring at like the delta between me and Stell for like the whole of the first stint. That was it, right?
That's what
After
I was
everyone.
doing too.
Yeah. After everyone like died in front of me, it was like still, and then just seeing the gap was like just going up, then down, up, then down, up, then down for like however many laps, and then I pit, and then the gap was bigger because obviously undercut mediums, whatever, blah blah blah, and then the safety car stuff was just kind of. Yeah, everyone just suddenly. I was like, oh, it was like Mitchell and I were like, oh, Adam Millsy's got softs. You're like, how old are they? They're quite old, okay. And then he disappeared suddenly, and I was like, okay. It was funny because I looked back at the moment Stell and Boba Fett went round the turn, and then I looked back and I saw them both just career off to the left, and I was like, oh well, that's helpful, I guess. Well, I said that. I actually laughed. I'm not even gonna lie. I straight laughed. I was like, yeah. You reckon? I was like, oh, straight up, they're dead. Okay, cool. That relieves like all the pressure in the world. I was like, because they were going quick, man. I saw them coming so fast on that thing, and then, yeah.
Man, you can't imagine how much space I left him. I didn't squeeze him on the curb. That's what I thought, that I squeezed him, but he has like a lot of space.
Yeah. But hey,
Fair enough. And then that leaves us one. We're not going to get a Italian national anthem from you this time, but
oh
No, we're in my own shitty country. What you want?
whoa!
but talk us through the race on your end. It seemed pretty easy after Bambino died.
It was. I had fun until lap 20, because then he died, and I had nothing to do. That's it. I don't even know how he died. Ishmael literally said, "Oh, he died." I'm like, "Huh? Oh, fuck, he's not behind me."
Took you that long to realise?
Yeah, no, fully. And
enough.
I was like, Ishmael was constantly watching the delta, because I think if I got him out of my DRS, I could have pulled the 5 seconds away, which I got during my pit stop. But hey-oh. Didn't need it, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I just couldn't pass Bambino in the first, and
well,
I probably could have, but I had to spend all my battery, and I didn't want that.
fair play. And what's your? I know you've already said it. What's your opinion on winning it in the stewards if that was to be the case?
Yeah, well, that's just shit, isn't it? Like,
Would you rather it go to
Yeah.
Portimao next week?
if it was any other track, I fucking hate Portimao. Then again, what do I need then? If he doesn't even get a penalty, I think I need 4 points.
You technically don't need anything.
Yeah, I just need to finish. It's whatever.
He has to win both races.
But yes, I would rather just do it on the track. Might as well.
Fair enough. And do you have an opinion on the things that happened between Milsey and Alu and all that? Or have you not seen that?
I haven't seen it.
He's too far away from all this shit, man.
Like, I know Milsey and Jag went indeed side by side the whole lap. It was entertaining watching the names.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mitch was like, "Oh, he's passing." Like, no, he's
past him. No, he's past him. No,
Because that entire situation, the only reason why Heisenberg's even still in the title race.
Right.
He managed to be right place, right time, and avoid the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
And gets fourth in the end.
I haven't seen it.
Well, fair enough. I fully well, if it isn't in stewards, I fully expect to just be crowning you champion next week.
Yeah, probably.
And with that, I'm going to end the stream.